Welcome to episode number 2 of our realistic Liverpool career mode. Uh, Hope you all enjoyed the first episode, and we are getting right off into it. First signing, Kefren Turam, player that we've been linked with heavily throughout the season. We obviously backed off, but we signed him for 31 million from OGC Nice. And with that signing, here's a bit of an updated look at the team. We have gone for this 4-3-3 with a bit of a stagger in that midfield. And I hope it does well. Obviously, it gives some of these other players a chance. And um, we obviously have dropped Henderson for Kefren Turam, but in the long run, I think it should be perfectly fine. Jota will start up at that center forward spot, a big area of question. But we head into the first game of our season, and it's Wolverhampton Wanderers, who we play away from home. In real life, obviously, our first game will be away. It's away at Chelsea. But both of these actually end our run of playing recently promoted sides, because that seems to be what we do every season, which I don't get. I don't know why they have us play a recently promoted team every season, but it's the way things going. So that's the way we're gonna have things run now. But it will be Wolves in the first game of the season. Should be a good game. I think we should get the win. But we will see how it goes. Wolves are always a pretty good team, obviously labeled as, you know, Portugal's national team in the Prem, because they really like Portuguese players, and I have no clue why. Uh, it will be a 4-4-2 out here for Wolves with Jose Sa starting in goal, Ruben Neves obviously not at the club anymore, going into Saudi Arabia. Marcus Thuram making his debut actually for Wolves up top. And it is kind of weird to see all of these big name players heading to Saudi Arabia like Ruben Neves. But whatever. Obviously we're in that 4-3-3 with the little stagger. Van Dijk still holding down the fort. Supposedly Trent McAllister, such a good midfield. And hopefully a new formidable front three with Salah, Jota, and Gakpo. Wolves will be the ones to get the game underway, but we will be the ones to open the scoring here, as it will be on the first game of the season, Dominic Szoboszlai getting up, winning the header, and getting the goal to give us the lead. And if you saw there, it's the 60th minute. Literally nothing happened this entire game. This game was boring. But Dominic Szoboszlai catches Jose Sa in no man's land and is able to win the header and give us the go-ahead goal. Hugging Casper, I guess. But that would be just about all, as Wolves' final attempt goes missing, and we pick up a 1-0 win in the first game of our season. A good win, a good solid win. Uh, Obviously, if we're gonna continue on this season, we have to win. We have to have more clear-cut chances. I mean, Szoboszlai, one of the playmakers in this team, had 2 attempts all game. One of which obviously being that goal. But who knows? Because it was a little bit scary going into that game. But now we move into another bit of business, as it is Stefan Bajtic who joins PSV Eindhoven on for a year. James Milner, the next departure, the final of the four that have left the club already in real life, as he joins Trabzonspor for 4.5 million. We will move into the second game of the season, at home, at Anfield. It's Crystal Palace, one of the most promising sides in the Premier League, and for good reason. I will be honest. Obviously, with Mikel Elise, Ashir Brieze, Mark Guehi, pretty good team they got there. But we wanted to talk about that last game being boring. Whew, y'all haven't seen anything yet. Here we are, cut to the 93rd minute, and it's still 0-0, because literally nothing happened. And we will kind of learn to see that this is a reoccurring theme throughout the season, that absolutely nothing happens for many of these games. But it will end as a 0-0 draw. Quite disappointing, but anyway, we move as we head to Goodison Park for the third game of the season, and it's already a Merseyside derby. Crazy, crazy, crazy scenes. But we are the away side for this game, and obviously playing away at Goodison, it's never an easy task. So it was always going to be tough, but when Mo Salah broke through and did exactly what he did in that Community Shield game with just a cheeky little Panenka right over the goalkeeper, the game was in good hands. Because, I mean, we're playing Everton. Alright. It's Everton. They're really nothing special. And if you're an Everton fan, I'd say sorry, but I'm not. I've wanted y'all to get relegated for many, many years. But that would not be the end, as here we are on the break once again, and it was a lovely shot, parried right into Mo Salah, who finds the back of the net and gives us a 2-goal advantage. And these are the kind of games that we need. I mean, it's obviously a very tough game here. We always struggle against Everton, and for us to go into Goodison, claim a 2-1 or 2-0 victory, sorry, it's pretty good. Pretty good. And we are on the break once again, but nothing will come of this, as the ball is cleared away, played back around a little bit, but Everton will win back possession, and that will be the end of the game, as we have claimed yet another victory. And with that, the transfer deadline day has come to a close. And along with the deadline day ending, that will be the end of the second episode. A much shorter episode than episode 1, but more packed with games. Thank you all so much once again for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And let's hope for good things this season, alright? Thank you. And goodbye.